Miss, will you marry Mr. Wallace and take him as your lawful husband?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace and Mrs. Wallace, please exchange rings.
Hank Wallace, do you really want to marry her?
Mia, why are you here?
I just want to ask you one thing. Will you continue with the wedding or come with me?
I'm sorry. Zena, I've always loved Mia. So, I can't marry you.
This is absurd. The groom ran away from the wedding. This is so humiliating.
If I were the bride, I'd feel so embarrassed now.
That's something new. I didn't expect you to be abandoned someday. Looks like after you broke up with me, no one wants to marry you. You're so pathetic. Ha ha ha.
Who says no one will marry me? Handsome, my name is Zena Lowe. I'm a jewelry designer, living in Angeles. Do you need a marriage partner? How about me? Please, help me. If you refuse me, I can't show my face anymore. I promise to reward you generously later.
He isn't gonna marry you. Stop embarrassing yourself here.
Who said that? But miss, I've been thinking about marrying you. However, I should be the one to propose. So, Zena Lowe, will you marry me?
Yes.
Wow, he's so handsome. He looks more reliable than the one who just ran away.
I agree. They're such a perfect match.
It doesn't matter that the groom left the wedding. Finding the right person really matters. Let our wedding continue.
Thank you. Here's your reward.
What? You just agreed to my proposal and held a wedding in front of the guests. Now you want to back out?
I just wanted you to act with me. Why are you taking it seriously? How about this? I'll give you another $200 as a tip. No need to thank me.
You'll be mine sooner or later.
Mr. Lawson, as a billionaire who owns the biggest company in the city, you just publicly proposed to a girl. Mrs. Lawson will. Interesting.
My mom always wanted me to find a wife. I'll marry her then.
That jerk Hank left without a word and embarrassed me?
That jerk ran away with his first love. He must be foolish. Don't be upset. I have prepared a gift for you. Enjoy it in room 2086 floor.
What gift?
How is it? Not bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I will. Thank you later. Handsome. Nice body.
Why are you drinking so much?
Have we met before? Why do you look so familiar?
You tell me. I'm your husband, and we just held our wedding.
This morning. So can I do whatever I want?
Do as you please.
Let's do it then.
Zena, don't regret this.
Zena, how do you like the gift I bought to celebrate your return to being single?
Oh no, I made a mistake yesterday. I can't believe I slept with him.
Mr. Lawson, you have so many properties that I overlooked one and forgot to pay the maintenance fee.
Give me the court summons. I'll handle the house fees that need to be paid.
I didn't expect him to be so poor that he can't even pay rent.
What? Are you throwing yourself at me?
Don't get me wrong about what happened last night. Here's a tip for you. Just pretend nothing happened yesterday.
What do you mean by that? Are you going to run away after sleeping with me?
What do you mean? You got into the wrong room last night.
Are you sure? This is your room?
I'm sure. Isn't this room 208 on the 6th floor?
No, this is room 208 on the 16th floor. You must have entered the wrong room.
About what happened? Last night? It was all a misunderstanding. Here, take this money. We're even now.
What do you mean by that? My body and heart are meant for my future wife. You took them away from me last night. What are you going to do about it then?
What?
You agreed to my proposal at the wedding. We just had a wedding ceremony. And I lost my virginity. Shouldn't you take responsibility?
How do you want me to be responsible?
Get married to me?
What?
You agreed to my proposal and held a wedding yesterday. Everyone at the wedding knows you're my wife. My family has been pushing me to get married. And you wouldn't want to admit that. No one likes you, right? So, why not turn this fake act into a real one and get married to me? It's the best solution.
He's right. The wedding caused too much of a stir. If others find out it's fake, I'll embarrass myself again. It's better to just go along with it. All right. I'll marry you. In one day, I got married, had my wedding crashed, and then married a handsome man. Am I dreaming?
From now on, you'll move in with me. You won't need to buy any clothes or accessories. I've arranged for custom ones for you.
He seems nice. He can't even pay rent, but he still bought me clothes. Why don't you just move into my place?
We have to live in a new house after marriage. All the wedding furniture is customized based on your height and weight. I'm sure you'll like it.
He just said it for his pride. He must have assembled the bed himself, but he said it was customized. Forget it. Let him be. All right?
Time is tight. I haven't prepared a gift for you yet. Here's this necklace for now. You can wear it.
It looks nice. It costs a lot of money, right?
It's not much. Nothing expensive.
This gemstone necklace is for true lovers, designed by a top designer. It's worth $8 million. But for Mr. Lawson, it's really not much.
By the way, we live in Villa B of the Imperial Garden? You go ahead. I still have work to do.
Imperial Garden? That's an area where the elite lives in? Renting a place there must? Cost a lot, right?
It's not much. Very cheap.
You're not renting a haunted house, are you? Have you been cheated?
Haunted? The villa was bought outright by Mr. Lawson for $300 million.
Did I hit a nerve? Forget it. Well, he's just trying to make my life more comfortable. All right then, come home after you're done.
Okay.
Mr. Lawson, why don't you tell her about your position as the CEO of the powerful Empire Group?
I'm afraid it would scare her, since things are already like this. It's better to tell her later. Right, remember to tell the housekeeper. My wife and I are moving to the Imperial Garden. Have her clean the house and ask her not to touch the things I told you to buy. Xena doesn't like anyone to touch her things.
Yes.
Sarah, Mr. Lawson will move back in starting today. After taking your friends to tour the villa, you must hurry out. If Mr. Lawson finds out, it'll be trouble for us.
Got it. Just don't let any of my classmates find out that my mom is a housekeeper.
Fine, got it. You'd better remember that. Don't touch anything in the house. Mr. Lawson bought them for his wife.
Got it. So annoying. Just go ahead and do your thing. Girls, over here.
Sarah, you live here?
Yeah, girls, just make yourselves at home.
This villa is in the Imperial Garden, a gathering place for the rich. It's said that everyone who lives here is either rich or noble.
Oh my, I've only seen this villa in the news. Wow, this is so luxurious. I can't believe I'm actually inside. Well, that's because Sarah is the fiancée of Empire Group's CEO. Living here is nothing special for her.
It's alright. I said we could just buy a small one, but he refused and bought an entire villa outright.
Sarah, you're so lucky. to be the fiancé of Mr. Lawson, the wealthy bachelor with countless admirers. And he treats you so well.
You'll both find the right partner for yourselves.
What are you doing here? It's been a long time since we saw each other after graduation.
Isn't this the arrogant Xena, who looks down on everyone before?
You also said that was before. Her family later went bankrupt, and now she's just a pathetic drowned rat. We should keep our distance. We won't want to catch her bad luck.
After so many years, you sound still as mean as before.
Xena, what are you doing here?
How dare you come here dressing like that? This area is known for its wealthy residents. Someone like you doesn't belong here.
Xena, are you here to hook up with a man trying to climb up?
Stop dreaming. Rich people wouldn't even look at you.
All you have in your minds are dirty thoughts, which is why you associate them with me.
Who do you think you are? How dare you say that in front of Sarah? She's the fiancée of Mr. Lawson from Empire Group. Who do you think you are?
Forget it. She's no longer in the same social class as us. Don't waste time on her.
Sarah, you are right. Step aside. I don't want your bad luck on me.
This is the wedding house my fiancé bought for me.
No wonder he's a wealthy CEO. This house is so impressive.
Why are you following us? You've never seen such a big house and want to take a look?
This is my home.
Xena, you must be delusional.
Your home? If you're broke, I don't mind giving you some money to have your brain checked.
Exactly. Sarah, hurry up and open the door. I can't wait to see your house.
Sarah, why is the password incorrect?
I must have typed it wrong just now. I'll try again.
Should I give it a shot?
Xena, you really think you live here?
Maybe. I do live here.
Sarah, what's going on? How does Xena know the password to your front door?
This is my husband's fault. He changed the password after a thief broke in and didn't even tell me. He also said a cleaner was coming today. It's you, Xena. Right?
You're delusional. Who's your house cleaner?
My husband must have told you the password in case you would disturb me during my nap. Don't feel embarrassed about being a cleaner at my house. This is a blessing for you.
That must be it. Xena, your family is so poor. How can you afford to live here?
Right. My house is big, so be careful when you clean it. I can't live with dirty things.
Hugo Lawson, you deceived me into marrying you and pretended to be a wealthy man. You even have a woman? What? You want me to serve you with her? Hugo, get back to the Imperial Garden right now. I have something to ask you.
Xena, you're already a cleaner now. Just stop protecting your pride. Go sweep the leaves in the yard.
I said I'm not a cleaner. And what's your relationship with Hugo?
Hugo is my fiancé. I advise you to work hard and don't try to seduce him.
Sarah, don't be upset. I'll fire her ASAP. Wow, these are all private haute couture garments, right?
Mr. Lawson must have bought these for Sarah. Come, open it up.
Don't touch those. They're very valuable.
It's all right. We're just taking a look.
Wow. This must cost at least $1 million, right?
Pretty much.
Well, only Sarah, Mr. Lawson's fiancée, deserves such high-end custom jewelry.
Xena, I can see you're envious. But someone like you can never wear such high-quality items.
If it weren't for Sarah, she wouldn't have a chance to see these in her lifetime.
I don't want them anyway.
I don't believe that.
What's this?
It must be something. My fiancé put in here for me. You shouldn't look at it.
Let's see. What Mr. Lawson said.
To my beloved wife, Zena. How romantic.
Wait, why is Zena's name on it?
Sarah, who is the real owner of this house, Zena or you?
No way. Jane, you came just in time. Come look at this dress. Hugo bought me. Why is there a card inside with Zena's name on it?
How could that be? When the gift box was sent here yesterday, there was no card. Mr. Lawson didn't hire a cleaner either. Who is she?
What? Then why does Zena have the password to Sarah's house?
I see. The thief who broke into our house yesterday was you.
What nonsense are you talking about? I'm not a thief.
You're still lying. Did you steal something from my house? Hand it over.
You say I stole something. Do you have any evidence?
Mr. Lawson just bought the necklace on your neck for his wife. I've seen it.
Well, I can't believe. You stole the necklace.
My husband bought it for me.
Your husband bought it? Anyone who marries you must be poor, too. How could he afford it?
He might not have much money, but...
You see, she admitted it. She stole the necklace. It's a necklace for true lovers, designed by a top designer, one of a kind. Worth $8 million. She stole it.
Zena, how dare you steal the necklace? How shameless you are.
You're so disgusting. How do we have a classmate like you?
I said I didn't steal it.
Enough. Return the necklace to me now, or I'll call the police. You'll be in jail.
Sarah, you're being too kind. Don't be polite to someone like her. I'm going to call the police and have her arrested now.
Go ahead. Call the police. I've got nothing to hide.
Still denying it? Give me the necklace back right now.
Let go of me.
How dare you fight back? Teach her a lesson.
Who do you want to teach a lesson to?
Mr. Lawson, you're back.
Are you all right? Did they give you a hard time?
Mr. Lawson?
Fine, I'll explain it to you later. What were you all doing just now?
Mr. Lawson, I don't know how she got the password to the front door. She trespassed into your house.
We were just about to call the police to arrest her.
I was the one who gave her the password. What are you talking about trespassing?
What? But Mr. Lawson, she stole the necklace you bought for your wife.
That necklace was a gift from me to her.
You gave it to her.
Mr. Lawson, that's too unfair. You give a stranger a necklace worth millions while leaving your fiancée Sarah out of the picture.
Exactly. You don't stand up for your fiancé, but protect this woman. It must be heartbreaking for Sarah.
I don't even know. I have another fiancé.
Mr. Lawson, it's all a misunderstanding.
They just like to say unrealistic things. Please don't take it to heart.
Sarah said she is your fiancé. I want to ask you, is that true?
Of course not. You're my wife, the one and only. I don't have another fiancé.
So, your wife is Zena, not Sarah?
Sarah, you've been deceiving me all along.
Who are you exactly? Why do you claim to be Mr. Lawson's fiancé?
I'd like to know that too, Jane. What do you have to say?
Mr. Lawson, please don't be angry. She's my daughter.
You violated the rules by bringing people in and out without permission. Given that you've served me for over a decade, I won't hold you accountable for now. But your daughter claimed to be my fiancé and bullied my wife. She must take responsibility for that. Send my order to expel her from the city.
Mr. Lawson, Sarah was just confused. Please forgive her.
One more word and I'll expel you too. Get out now.
Why didn't you tell me you're the CEO of Empire Group? I thought you were just an ordinary man who couldn't pay off debts.
You never asked.
If I don't ask, you won't tell me, huh? So if this hadn't happened today, would you have kept it a secret from me forever?
No, how could I?
Don't talk to me. You need to reflect on yourself.
Honey, where are you going?
I'm going to work. Don't follow me.
What happened to Mrs. Lawson?
I've liked her for so many years. I finally managed to marry her. I didn't expect to make her angry again. What should I do?
What?
Forget it. It's useless to ask you. About people involved in today's incident, acquire the companies and fire them all.
Yes. They messed with Mr. Lawson's sweetheart today. They can only pray for their own good.
Sarah, I didn't expect. You'd be the daughter of a housekeeper and pretended to be Mr. Lawson's fiancée. Don't you have any shame?
Exactly. You've embarrassed all of us.
Let me explain. Zena is not Mr. Lawson's wife. She's just a mistress.
What more do you have to say? Mr. Lawson has said Zena is his wife.
Think about it. The Lawson family is so prominent. If Mr. Lawson has got married, wouldn't we know about it? Just think about it. Zena must be his mistress. That's why no one knows she is Mr. Lawson's wife.
You make a good point. If Zena is his wife, she would have kicked us out already and wouldn't let us bully her.
Zena must be playing dumb to lure us in.
She's so scheming.
After going bankrupt, she's reduced to becoming someone's mistress.
What? I got fired?
I got fired too.
It must be Zena's doing. She probably told Mr. Lawson to do this.
Zena, damn you. You've outdone yourself. I'll ruin you.
You made me end up like this. I'll make you pay for that.
All these plans need to be redone. If you can't give me a good plan before today, you will be fired.
Mr. Lawson is still angry?
Yes, I heard he upset his wife recently. No matter what he did, she won't forgive him. Mr. Lawson is still angry now. Good luck to you.
I have my ways. Here's the collaboration proposal with Lewis Group. Please take a look.
Can't you see I'm annoyed? Why do I have to deal with these little issues?
Mr. Lawson, please look at the person in charge.
I'll be following up on this month's project. Your bonus will increase tenfold.
Thank you, Mr. Lawson.
Zena, this design has been revised countless times. Why is the client still not satisfied?
Because our work ethic is to obey the client's orders completely.
Miss Lowe, our CEO is still not satisfied with the design you submitted. Please redo it.
Who is your CEO? I would like to ask him about his opinions.
Mr. Lawson from Empire Group.
Zena, where are you going?
I'm going to settle this with that bastard. Hugo, are you dissatisfied with my design draft or me?
What's going on? How could she call the CEO by his name?
She's the first one to do that.
Your plan is very well done. It's just that you've been avoiding me. I'm not satisfied with that.
What do you mean?
You've been avoiding me all day. I have to do this just to see you.
You could have just said that.
I wanted you to come to me first. Besides, your plan is good. We are very pleased to cooperate with you, ma'am.
All right, it's my fault. I won't do this next time. Next time you want to see me, just say so.
So I can see you whenever I want?
The cold-hearted Mr. Lawson smiled.
She's quite impressive. I can't see her face with her back to us.
Since my design draft is fine, I'll leave now.
Do you know how much this outfit costs? As an intern, you can't even afford to pay for it,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Can I wash it clean for you today?
You think you can touch my clothes? Compensate me.
I'm just an intern. I don't have that much money to pay you back.
What are you doing here, bitch?
I'm curious, too. When did the company allow dogs in?
Watch your mouth. I'm the new supervisor.
Look at how busy you are. Busy with hitting people?
Zena, are you trying to defend her? All right, you can compensate me. For her, then. This outfit costs a large sum. And look at you. A shameless fox who seduces men. Isn't that how you earn your money? Ha ha ha.
A large sum? But the color of your outfit looks off. You still dare to flaunt it here?
How is that possible? How could I buy counterfeit goods?
I never said your outfit was fake. You just got anxious and blurted out the truth.
You misled me on purpose. My outfit is the latest from a top brand. Just look closely.
Well, The color of your outfit does seem off.
Next time, check on things you buy, or others will laugh at you behind your back.
Xena, just you wait.
See you.
Thank you, Xena. If you didn't help me, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't mention it. Let's go have a meal.
Xena, I heard if your design draft is selected this time, you'll be promoted to manager.
Glad you know. I'm very vengeful. The first thing I'll do as the manager is fire you.
It's just a piece of paper. Who cares about it?
Then don't look at it. If something is wrong with your eyes, go see an eye doctor. Sorry, but your lowly tricks won't work on me.
Xena, as long as I'm here, don't even think about getting promoted.
That depends on how capable you are. Move.
Miss Perry, are you looking for me?
I order you to steal Xena's draft paper for me.
I can't do that. Xena worked all night to design it.
Your dad is sick in the hospital. If you lose your job, how will he get treated?
How do you know that?
Remember, my uncle is a shareholder of this group. If this works out, you'll get a permanent position. Your dad is hospitalized due to illness. If you have no money, will you watch him suffer? If you don't want that, just do it.
Xena, something is off with your design paper.
Hugo, what's the matter? Just take a look.
For yourself.
How did my design drafts get posted online? I didn't plagiarize.
I know you designed this draft up. I believe someone leaked your design draft. This could cause massive losses for both companies.
Have you checked the footage?
Yes, but it was damaged by someone.
This is an internal matter for our company, and it's also my negligence. I'll investigate thoroughly and explain to you.
If needed, I can assist you.
Thank you. Then I'll leave now.
I'll handle tomorrow's project proposal.
Is this your cooperative attitude? Your design draft was leaked, and previous proposals have to be redone.
Please calm down. We'll give you a satisfactory response. Where is Xena? After such a big incident, she's still late.
Sorry, I'm late.
You've neglected your duty and missed an important meeting. Do you want to get fired?
Miss Lowe, I thought you were someone who takes work seriously, but I didn't expect such a big mistake. At least give us an explanation.
I know you're anxious, but I had no idea about the leaked design draft. Someone is causing trouble.
You've kept the design draft like a treasure. What? It just got leaked itself.
I see you're very interested in my design draft.
Stop trying to shift the blame onto others. I didn't even have access to your design drafts.
Xena, your two work in different departments. How could Yasmin have stolen your drafts?
If it wasn't her, then there's only one person left.
To shrink responsibility, you're framing the intern, working under you for so long. How ruthless.
If this is your explanation, you can process your resignation now.
I'm the person in charge of this project. I'm not stupid enough to leak the design drafts. The footage revealed a missing segment.
We're talking about your negligence. Stop trying to divert the topic.
This relates to my design. I need the company to check the camera.
We won't waste time on it as you want. If you don't provide me with a solution, you'll have to leave the company.
Miss Lowe, our collaboration will end here and now.
The person responsible for this project will only be Miss Lowe.
Mr. Lawson, what brings you here?
Mr. Lawson, she's caused such a big impact. Why continue to work with her?
It's just that someone leaked the design drafts.
The day before the drafts were leaked, I washed a cup and placed it on the file bag. If someone took the bag, it'd leave fingerprints. Then, I sent it for testing. Guess whose fingerprints were found besides mine? The day before the drafts were leaked, I washed a cup and placed it on a file bag. If someone took the bag, it'd leave fingerprints. Then, I sent it for testing. Guess whose fingerprints were found besides mine?
Miss Perry forced me. She threatened me with my promotion. She made me steal Zena's drafts.
Don't slander me. You're Zena's assistant. You two are in cahoots.
It's true. She said if I didn't do it, I'd be fired. I really need this job. My dad is waiting for me to get money to save him.
Are you using her father to threaten her? Have you no shame?
You've teamed up against me, huh?
You go out first. I'll handle this.
I'm sorry, Zena. I only took the initial version of your drafts, not the final version.
Each of my design drafts is dated. The version you have is not my final one. You must be quite disappointed.
Who knows if you added it yourself later?
Everyone, take a look. This is the surveillance record. Someone got so nervous when deleting records that she forgot to remove the part about threatening others.
How come there's a camera in the tea room?
The company installed cameras there to improve employee efficiency. You're new here, so you probably don't know.
I didn't expect you to go so far as to smear your employees.
It's her fault. She didn't keep her drafts well. It's not my fault.
I should have been wary of someone like you, but I'm sorry. I've already rushed out a new product. Please take a look.
This design is even better than the previous one.
Zena, did you do it on purpose? Why didn't you present it earlier? You just wanted to see me make a fool of myself.
I've heard that. Even if I get the cooperation this time, the credit will still go to you. I won't let anyone take my credit.
Mr. Lawson, don't listen to her nonsense. She just can't stand to see us doing well.
I can see and tell right from wrong myself. If it weren't for Zena this time, we wouldn't have cooperated with you. One relying on connections isn't worth it.
Mr. Lawson, I was wrong. Zena, I'll return the drafts to you right now. Please speak up for me.
Sorry, but I don't care.
Acquire Lewis Group in 3 minutes.
Mr. Lawson, I was wrong. Please give me another chance.
You brought this on yourself. It's good for us if the group is taken over, or it would just get worse in your hands. Thank you for helping me out today.
You are my wife. No need to thank me. Have you not had dinner again?
I was just rushing to finish the design draft.
At this hour, all the restaurants are closed. Just hang on a bit longer. I'll have the chef make something for you.
No need. Oh, right. I know there is a restaurant open now. How about we go there to eat? Try this. It's really delicious. Can't you eat spicy food? I can have them make another dish if you can't.
I love spicy food.
We're quite a match then. I love it too. By the way, put this on. You don't want to spill soup all over yourself, or it'll be a huge loss.
Why aren't you wearing it?
My $10 outfit can't compare to your high-end custom outfit.
Isn't that man Zena married after her groom ran away from the wedding? I didn't expect him to be a street vendor.
What? Zena got married? Isn't she someone's mistress?
What a total bitch. It must be because she finds her husband poor, so she's been flirting with her ex.
Do you think if she's caught cheating, she'll end up in disgrace?
How did he suddenly get acute gastroenteritis?
Mrs. Lawson, Mr. Lawson might have eaten too much spicy food at once.
Too much spicy food? But he said he likes spicy food.
Mr. Lawson never eats spicy food. Maybe he wanted to have something in common with you.
You can't eat spicy food, so why pretend?
I'm fine. Why do you change your clothes?
I'm going to get you some porridge. You can only eat light food recently.
Marriott sells a famous porridge. I'll drive you there so that I can show you around.
Your car is too eye-catching. I'll just ride my little electric scooter. It's low carbon and eco-friendly. Besides, Marriott is so close to our home, I can take you out to breathe some fresh air. Just change your clothes and come out.
Notify the Marriott Hotel to prepare the porridge. My wife and I are going, and also bring my clothes.
Yes.
You go ahead. I will go buy it myself.
I've had someone take you in when you get there.
I was wondering why there's a smell of sweat here. Turns out it's you, Zena. This is the Marriott Hotel, and there's no parking for your scooter here. I see you're all sweaty. You must be trying to find your scooter, right?
Zena! If you had said you didn't have a car, I could have given you a ride. You wouldn't look so embarrassed now. Haha.
A car is just a tool of transportation. Its use is all that matters.
But this is reality. Someone like you, a lowlife, will never be able to dine at the Marriott Hotel.
It's just a meal. You make it sound so hard.
A village girl like you wouldn't know. This is the most luxurious hotel in the entire city, with a minimum spend of over $8,000.
I will take you in for dinner today. I'm Kobe Group's general manager now. They'll let you in for my sake.
All right, let's go in. Don't waste time on her.
Excuse me, where's the private room I reserved?
Please show your ID badge.
ID badge?
I'm sorry, entry is not permitted without an ID badge.
He's the general manager of Kobe Group. Take a closer look.
Sorry, sir. We can't let you in, and we don't know Kobe Group.
You said as if the hotel is yours, but you can't even produce an ID badge now.
Zena, you'd better shut up. My boss has a coupon for a dinner here. Just let us in.
We don't accept coupons, sir. You must be mistaken. If there's nothing else, please leave and don't disturb our work.
A distinguished young lady has come today. She's a VIP guest. Be more cautious.
I see. Please don't worry. She, dressed in brands, must be the VIP guest. I'm sorry, miss. I just didn't recognize you. This way, please.
I told you we didn't require an ID badge. Just remember our faces. Don't make that mistake again next time.
What are you standing there for? Today we're taking you to see what high society is like.
This is the supreme meal we prepared for you. Please, enjoy.
I didn't expect you to be so esteemed. You're a VIP guest here.
Don't you know who I am? Zena, are you now regretting breaking up with me?
Even if all the men in the world are gone, I won't get back together with you.
Keep talking tough. Maybe now you want to divorce and get back together with me.
Zena, why didn't you tell us that you got married? I only heard about that from your ex-boyfriend. At the wedding, your fiancé ran off with another woman. You must feel embarrassed to tell us that.
And you just found some random man to marry. To protect your pride, you should ask me. I might consider getting back with you.
My husband and I are doing so well. There's no need for you to worry.
What's there to be proud of, being with that street vendor?
What street vendor?
We saw you and your husband selling on the street.
You know what? A street vendor and a bumpkin are a perfect match. After all, someone of your status and can only associate with men like that.
You took photos without my permission? Do you know that's illegal?
You're getting anxious, huh? This is the evidence of your infidelity.
Does your poor husband know you're cheating on him? What a bitch you are.
If you keep making reckless accusations, I'll sue you for defamation.
Do you have the money to go to court? Would your husband take on such a scandal for you? Wake up.
Delete the photo.
Keep your filthy hands off. This outfit is a limited edition. I'll deal with you after I clean my outfit.
Are you crazy? The watch is a limited edition. Can you afford it?
She knocked it over. It has nothing to do with me.
You can't afford it, so you want to shift the blame.
I spent millions on this watch. How will you compensate me? Hold her down.
Whoever broke it should pay. It has nothing to do with me.
I'll teach you a lesson today, you bitch.
What are you doing?
Who are you to step in?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to pick you up. Are you okay?
So you're her poor husband, huh? You came at the right time. She broke my watch. Pay up now.
That watch dial should be set with a big diamond, while yours is just a bunch of worthless rocks. Besides, there's only one of these watches, and it's right here on my wrist. I'll give you $80, okay?
You, a street vendor, understand nothing. Just pay me.
What brings you here, Mr. Lawson?
Yasmin, why are you wasting time on him? I'm the general manager of Kobe Group. What does he have to fight with me?
Kobe Group? Who do you think you are? How dare you shout at me?
You goddamn fool. He's Mr. Lawson from Empire Group.
I'm sorry for failing to recognize you. Please forgive me. Mr. Lawson, haha.
Damn it, now I'm in big trouble?
How dare you mess with my woman?
Mr. Lawson, you've been deceived by her. She has a husband. She's just cheating you out of your money to help her husband with his business. Look, this man is her husband, you see?
This man is me, and I'm her husband. She never cheated. There must be something wrong with you people.
You're her husband?
That's right. For humiliating my wife. None of you here will get away with it today. Within 3 minutes, acquire Kobe Group and fire the general manager.
Mr. Lawson, as you instructed, we've made arrangements for your wife. Are you satisfied?
Your waiter here helped them bully my wife. Is this how you treat your customers? Huh?
Mr. Lawson, it's my fault. I shouldn't have offended you. Please spare me. I can't lose this job.
Mr. Lawson, I'll fire this idiot now. Please calm down.
Yasmin, last time I let you off, but you didn't change and messed up with Xena again. You have been banned by Empire Group. You're on your own.
Mr. Lawson.
Hey, miss, the bill hasn't been settled yet.
Wasn't it on Mr. Lawson?
The meal was supposed to be free because of Mr. Lawson. Now Mr. Lawson has left. You can't have a free meal here.
How much is it?
A total of 400 grand. Cash or credit?
Oh my.
Are you all right? You're sick, but you still got so angry.
I'm more worried about you being bullied than my own health.
Why are you being so nice to me?
'Cause you're my wife. So, I'm willing to do anything for you.
Thank you, Hugo. It's all my fault. I'm so useless.
No, you're not. In my eyes, you're the best. Why not come work in my company? We're currently looking for interns.
Really? That's great. But we have to agree on one thing. You must not reveal that. I'm your wife. Also, you can't use your connections to help me. I want to rely on my abilities.
All right, I promise you.
Mr. Lawson, do you want to tell them she's your wife and have her pass directly?
No need. I trust her. Also, at the company, don't expose her identity as my wife and don't pull any strings. She doesn't like it.
Understood.
You know what? The new intern probably has a significant background.
Really?
What do you know? Today, when I went to get the intern's file, I saw Mr. Lawson staring affectionately at the intern during the interview. Mr. Lawson is always cold and ruthless.
Really? What does the intern look like?
You'll see her tomorrow. I heard she aced the interview.
Is your work done for the day?
I still have things to do.
Isn't this Xena? I haven't settled the score with you, but you came here yourself. Zena, just you wait. Zena, how dare you? You're late on your first day.
Janice, what are you doing here?
How dare you call me by my full name? Do you have any sense of respect? I'm your superior.
There are still 10 minutes until work starts. How am I late?
The department has a morning meeting. You must arrive at work 20 minutes early.
Morning meeting? That's not in my employee handbook.
I propose the morning meeting. I make the rules here.
You make the rules here?
Mr. Lawson, what brings you here?
If I didn't come in person, I'm afraid Empire Group might have a new owner. How dare you act all high?
How could that be? I dare not.
I've never heard of a morning meeting in this company.
Since you say so, I'll cancel it right away.
I advise you to focus on work and stop thinking about all that nonsense.
Mr. Lawson, you're right.
Who was Mr. Lawson smiling at just now?
It can't be this intern, right? If you keep discussing unrelated matters, you will be fired. Zena, just you wait. I will not allow you to get a permanent position here.
Then just wait and see. End of the day. What's this?
Redo last month's report for me.
This is the job of the data personnel. It's not my duty.
If I tell you to do it, just do it. Why so many excuses? If you don't do it, we have plenty of interns willing to do it. You didn't do it well. Redo it.
You didn't even look at it before saying I didn't do it well. Can you see through things?
This is a month's worth of work. If you finished it that quickly, there must be errors. Zena, this is work, not some game. If you can't do it well, you'll have to leave. Mr. Lawson, why haven't you left work yet?
Is this done by Zena?
Right? The files she made are full of errors. She's half-hearted. I'm criticizing her.
I think you don't know how to do your work. There's not a single error in this data.
How is that possible?
Besides, is data organization something a designer should do?
Mr. Lawson, I'm just training her. Since Mr. Lawson said, you did a good job, you can handle the overseas project for the company tomorrow, right?
Sure. I'll do it.
Since all the work is done, let's call it a day.
Hugo, I just left the company, yet you are already following me. Others might notice our relationship.
I'm worried you'll be tired from working overtime and want to take you home for dinner.
Keep driving and wait for me.
If you don't get in the car now, I'll shout your name. I wonder when others will hear me. Now that's more like it. Sit tight, honey. We're going home for dinner.
Zena, take out the trash. Are you deaf? Didn't you hear me calling you?
What's the matter?
I told you to take out the trash. Didn't you hear what I said? What? Are you crazy?
Didn't you tell you to take out the trash?
I asked you to take out the trash, not to dump it on me. Do you want to get fired?
The main difference between you and trash is that you can talk. Also, I'm here to work, not to be your servant. If you continue to disrupt my work, you can go explain it to Mr. Lawson.
Zena, I'm going to ruin you.
It's finally done. If I don't hurry back, Hugo will push me again.
What are those? It's all in foreign languages. I can't even read it? Whatever. I'll just delete it all. I'd like to see how she'll handle the project tomorrow. Zena, today's collaboration is a major project for the company. If you mess it up, I'll fire you right away.
Don't worry. This time I won't give you any chance.
Miss Lowe, may I see your proposal?
My proposal was just here.
Zena, you didn't do it. And pretend to say that. It's lost. Right?
Miss Lowe, please hurry up.
Zena, stop pretending. I think you didn't do it at all.
Please wait a moment, everyone. I'll find it right away.
Miss Lowe, our time is very precious. How could you let her handle the project?
She left it in my car yesterday,
What's their relationship?
I don't know, but there's surely something between them. How is that possible? I deleted it yesterday.
Here's my proposal. Please review it, everyone.
Mr. Lawson, she is such a talent. This proposal is excellent.
All the credit goes to Miss Lowe.
We'll nominate Miss Lowe as the project leader. I'm looking forward to more collaborations.
It is an honor for us.
Stop right there. You slut? Are you trying to seduce Mr. Lawson?
What are you talking about?
If not, how could your proposal end up with him?
He was just giving me a ride home yesterday. I just left it in his car.
I knew it. How could Mr. Lawson be interested in you?
Why not spend your time improving yourself instead of making up stories?
Don't get too cocky. This time you just got lucky.
Yesterday, you tampered with my computer, didn't you?
Nonsense.
Too bad. What you deleted wasn't my proposal, but my speech draft.
What?
Well, I wonder if you're feeling guilty. Or just lack education. Mistaking the speech draft for the proposal is ridiculous.
I didn't mistake it as a proposal.
So, you admit you deleted it? It doesn't matter if you did. My specialty requires international communication, and I'm fluent in foreign languages. Miss Swings, if you mess with me next time, try something new.
Mr. Lawson, what a coincidence. You're getting off work at this hour, too. Mr. Lawson, it's getting late. Can I catch a ride home with you?
I'm sorry, my wife won't allow it. Only she can ride in my car. You deleted the important files. If it weren't for Zena this time. Do you know the loss the company will have?
Mr. Lawson, you misunderstood.
Starting tomorrow, you'll be demoted to a regular employee. You have to learn how to be a person first.
Mr. Lawson, I can explain.
I advise you to know your place and not to use any tricks. Get lost now, or it won't just be a simple demotion. Honey, let's go home.
What are you doing?
Why are you closing your eyes? I was thinking of helping you with your seatbelt.
Why kiss me?
This is a reward for you, for securing a big deal for the company.
Is this an employee reward?
Of course not. This only belongs to you, honey.
Stop being cheeky.
Next week is your birthday. I want to announce your identity as my wife at the company.
But
There's no but, because this time you've proven you're capable. Just allow me to do it. I don't want to sneak around when I pick you up from work every day.
All right, I'll go along with you.
Pass the word. Next month I'm planning a birthday party for my wife at the company.
Janice, why are you so angry?
It's because of that bitch Zena. I don't know what method she used to make Mr. Lawson value her so much, and she even got me demoted.
Who does she think she is? She's just trying to sleep her way up? Mr. Lawson is just playing with her. Mr. Lawson's heart belongs to someone else.
What do you mean?
Yesterday, the company issued a notice that Mr. Lawson would throw a birthday party for his wife. That's who he loves.
Are you suggesting I should curry favor with his wife?
If she's happy and says good things about you to Mr. Lawson, you'll get a promotion soon.
That makes sense. Everyone, please pause for a moment. I have an important announcement. As you all know, Mrs. Lawson's birthday is coming, and we need to prepare a generous gift for her. I think that pair of emerald green earrings from the previous auction would suit her well. What do you all think?
I don't even have pierced ears. What would I do with earrings?
They're nice. Mrs. Lawson will like them.
Janice, you're so considerate. I'll need your help. That pair of jade earrings are worth $3 grand. Here's an envelope. Let's all put in $200 each.
Isn't this gift from you alone, Janice?
Please don't say that. Just think about it. If Mrs. Lawson likes this gift, our whole department will get benefits. But what does that have to do with us?
Don't say anything. She has someone backing her. Just listen to her.
If you want to give a gift, do it yourself. What's the point of dragging others into it?
What? You're the only one unwilling to do this. Why?
You know in your heart if they're voluntary or being forced. As regular workers, we don't earn much. Now you want us to chip in for a gift?
I'm doing this for their good. You don't understand a thing.
Forget whether the gift is good or not. We don't even know if Mrs. Lawson will like it.
How could my information be wrong? How do you know what Mrs. Lawson likes? Do you think you are her?
What's going on? What's all this noise about?
It's nothing, Mr. Lawson. We were just discussing buying a gift for your wife. Nothing serious.
Janice, was the envelope you just showed us too small? $3 grand shouldn't fit in there, right?
What's going on, Janice? I warned you not to focus on doing such things. Are you deaf or something?
Mr. Lawson, I was joking with them. I'll cover the cost myself.
You haven't submitted the proposal? I asked you to prepare. You'll be fired if you don't get it. Done by the end of the day.
Oh, Janice is truly generous, isn't she? She bought $3 grand earrings without hesitation.
Don't laugh at me.
Mr. Lawson, the diamond necklace, worth $20 million, is placed on your desk.
Good. No one can touch it? I will give it to her myself.
Yes, Mr. Lawson. The meeting is about to start.
Okay.
Zena, if Mr. Lawson sees you with the necklace he got for his wife, you'll be in big trouble. It's Mr. Lawson's wife's birthday party, and you're going dressed plainly?
Janice, you're no longer the supervisor. You can't control what I wear. You're so nosy, aren't you?
I'm just afraid you'll embarrass us.
Don't worry. Mr. Lawson's wife isn't the type to judge people by their clothes.
What are you insinuating?
I didn't name anyone. Don't take it personally.
I won't argue with you. Here, put this on. You're welcome. I don't want you to embarrass us.
Are you really that kind?
Of course I am. Just put the necklace on. Two.
Luckily, I acted quickly, or I'd be the one locked in there. Reflect on your actions inside.
Wow, Zena looks so beautiful.
Yeah, that necklace is stunning. It must be worth a fortune.
I didn't expect you to discover it. I wanted to surprise you.
What surprise?
Zena, you bitch. How dare you? Lock me in the bathroom.
What's going on?
Don't try to play the victim. You made the first move on me.
Mr. Lawson, she stole the necklace you bought for your wife. I wanted to get it back for you, but Zena showed no remorse and locked me up to hide the truth. She's outrageous and doesn't respect you and your wife.
You're trying to pin it on me? But how come I'm a thief when it's already mine?
Mr. Lawson, she's still denying it. How reckless. This is a gift from Mr. Lawson to his wife.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lawson.
Mr. Lawson said no one could touch it. Zena will soon be fired.
I only told my secretary that the necklace was off limits. How did you know? Check the office surveillance.
Yes. Mr. Lawson, I overheard it.
The evidence is solid. Stop denying it.
Mr. Lawson, I just felt that you were too kind to Zena. I'm just standing up for your wife.
My wife? Zena is my wife. Of course I'm kind to her.
Your wife? What? Is Zena your wife?
Oh my, Zena's Mr. Lawson's wife?
I never would have guessed. She's always easygoing, not arrogant at all.
You broke into my office and stole the necklace. Go to HR to settle your pay.
Mr. Lawson, please spare me. You'll ruin me this way.
Janice, you deserve this.
Zena, we were classmates once. Please spare me. I'm begging you.
I won't spare evil people like you.
Guards, kick her out of here and don't let her set foot in here again.
No.
Zena is my wife. Her words are also my orders. I don't want to see this happen again.
They look so good together.
They're simply made for each other.
I swear, as long as I'm here, I'll always protect you.
Zena, why don't you tell me you're married? Or did you marry because of what my wife said?
No, it's not like that. My husband and I have been together for years before our marriage. Don't worry. He treats me well.
Okay, but if he hurts you, just come back. I'm always here for you.
All right.
Only a few clothes in your suitcase?
My sister-in-law threw away my clothes. I need to go buy some at the mall.
Take my card and go shopping.
No need. I have money. I'll be the breadwinner. Well, I need to. Hurry to the mall before it closes.
All right. Since our marriage, I haven't bought her anything. I should gift her a shopping mall. Hello? Purchase the Grand Mall. Okay.
You just lower the level of this mall because you're shopping here.
The Grand Mall is a flagship shopping mall, serving only the upper-class clients. How could they let uncultured people like you in?
Zena, don't be so smug. I heard that your car belongs to Empire Group's CEO. The key you got that day was fake.
Stop pretending to be rich and go back to handing out flyers.
You're so ignorant. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let it slide.
Let's see what she can afford here.
Mr. Lawson, we bought the mall. Once you sign the contract at the Grand Mall, Mrs. Lawson will own it.
Go to the mall.
Your dress looks so cheap. How dare you? Shop in our luxury store. Hey, you can't touch our items.
The clothes are here for customers to choose.
Buy it and I'll let you touch it.
Do you think it would look good on me?
Yeah, it'd look stunning on you. It'd highlight your beauty even more.
Of course, I always go to the beauty salon. Unlike someone who looks haggard and worn out.
Why can she touch it freely?
She has a higher social status.
Zena, you're among the lowest. This is a well-known fact. Don't embarrass yourself by asking.
Selling luxury items doesn't make you somebody.
You...
And by the way, I saw this dress first. First come, first served. Give it to me.
Trying to take it from me? Do you know who I am? Know your place?
I'll take this dress. Here's my card.
If I can't have it, neither can you. Oh, Zena. Look, you just tore this dress.
You pushed me and tore it.
Oh no, this dress is our masterpiece. It's worth 200 grand. You, pay for it.
Zena, can you afford a 200 grand dress?
Babe, of course she can't. Hey, you lick my shoes now. I might be merciful and pay for the dress.
Darling, you're so kind. Zena, 200 grand is a small sum for us. But for you, it's astronomical. You should kneel and lick his shoes.
You.
Who's asking my wife to lick shoes?
Oh, it's you again.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, poor guy. Since Zena is your wife, you should pay for the dress she tore.
We won't. You tore the dress. If anyone's paying, it's you.
If it's my wife's fault, I'll pay double. But if it's not, I won't pay a single cent.
How dare you make demands? Do you want to get fired?
How unlucky I am to run into you two. If you're broke, leave the mall.
Customers are equal. How could you treat customers like this?
That depends on your status. Are you worthy of my service?
Letting you stay, I'm already being polite. You know, money rules the world.
I've learned something. Rich people like you are so rude.
Being here won't raise your status. I'd like to know why they let people like you in here with us.
Oh, sir, please calm down. I'll kick them out now, so they won't get in your way. Guards, throw them out.
Stop! He's Mr. Lawson from Empire Group.
Who is he again?
Mr. Lawson from Empire Group. Don't point at him.
He really is Mr. Lawson.
You...
Sorry I didn't tell you earlier. You're not mad, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm just a little surprised.
Oh, hello, Mr. Lawson. I can see that you are distinguished. I'm sorry for any offense.
As a salesperson, you need to respect your clients, not cater to fawning sycophants. Is this how you train your staff here?
I'm sorry, Mr. Lawson. We'll fire her now.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Lawson. Please forgive me. I'll treat everyone equally.
If you work in this line of work, you must know that the customer matters the most. Your service attitude should be changed.
Mrs. Lawson, I didn't know it was you. Feel free to choose anything here.
Sorry, I don't want them now.
Fire her. She's barred from any shopping mall.
Mr. Lawson, please don't.
Get out or you'll pay a bigger price.
Hey, you wanted us to pay for the dress. Why are you in such a hurry to leave?
Mr. Lawson, it's a misunderstanding. If I'd known you were Mr. Lawson, I'd never dare to boast in front of you.
Yes, that's right. We'll pay for the dress, as an apology.
Don't get it twisted. You should be paying for it.
Yes, of course. Mrs. Lawson, I'll pay for the dress and whatever you like for you. Use my card.
Sorry, the balance isn't enough.
Your machine must be broken.
This damaged dress and all the other ones Mrs. Lawson picked are all limited editions, worth $2 million.
$2 million? Is this dress made of gold?
You sounded like you could buy the entire mall. Can't you afford some outfits?
Give me your card. I've given you so much money, it's time you returned some.
What are you doing? No way you're getting the money. If I had found a better man, I wouldn't be with you, a penny pincher, who only gives me 15 grand a month. What a jinx.
You can't go, bitch.
Sir, if you can't pay, I'll have to call the police.
Mr. Lawson, I really can't afford it. Please show mercy and spare me.
All my money was with my wife. I have no say.
Just go and pay the money. You did this to yourself.
Ban this man and this woman from the mall. No one can let them in here. Put them on the blacklist.
Yes.
I prepared jewelry and clothes for you. Let's go home.
How much did he pay you for acting?
Oh, don't even mention it. That guy had no money. What he paid wasn't enough for me to buy food.
Huh? What's he putting on airs for?
Zena, I knew Mr. Lawson can't be your husband. Turns out he was faking it. Hello? Natasha, do you know Mersolme? Do you know Zena found a sugar daddy? Oh, maybe I was wrong. Nowadays, girls like messing around with guys. Ask Tom to teach Zena a lesson. Zena, let's see how long you can keep pretending to be rich.
Oh, Mr. Lawson. A woman outside claimed to be Mrs. Lawson's sister-in-law. We can't drive her away.
It might be my sister-in-law. You have an overseas project meeting. Go ahead with your work.
Call me if she gives you a hard time. I can pause the meeting anytime. Call me immediately if Zena is in danger.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Zena, if they hadn't told me, I wouldn't even know. You've lived such a good life.
What are you talking about?
Looks like you're living well. Why didn't you let Tom and I move in?
Keep talking nonsense, and I'll ask you to leave.
How dare you? You've been living off us. Aren't you gonna repay us?
Tom worked part-time to support me. Stop trying to take his credit.
How dare you talk back to me? If others know you have a sugar daddy, you'll embarrass me and Tom.
I'm legally married to Hugo Lawson. Don't put your filthy thoughts on me.
A rich man won't fall for you. Pack your things and come back with me. Winnie's son really likes you. He's offering a dowry of 80 grand.
I know what you're thinking. You just want to use me to get money. Listen up. No way.
You owe me. Not returning? Fine. Give me the money. You made a lot by sleeping with men.
Why should I give you any money?
My son needs money for a car and a house. As his aunt, shouldn't you pay for it?
Don't worry. When he grows up, I'll give him a card of his own. I won't let you take his money to squander.
Zena, you get yourself. A rich man, and talk to me like that. You ungrateful bitch.
Stop. What do you want to do to her?
I'm teaching my sister-in-law a lesson.
This is my house, and she is my wife. Who are you to teach her a lesson?
Oh, calling her your wife? He must be your ex, right? Dating him behind your sugar daddy's back? How shameless.
What nonsense.
All right. I don't want to argue with you. If you don't give me money, I'll take it out on Tom.
Don't you dare.
I can do anything, you know.
How much do you want her?
Here's 60 grand. It's all my savings. This is the last time I give you money. If you hurt my brother, I won't go easy on you.
You made the smart choice?
Did she hit you? Why did you stop me?
I'm fine. If you pay her once, she'll keep asking for money. Besides, it's my family matter.
Don't say that. We're a couple. Don't say it again.
Okay.
Hello. Investigate Zena's sister-in-law.
This jade pendant is the Lawson family's heirloom. It'll be given to Mrs. Lawson. Don't break it.
Put it here. I'll give it to her later.
All right.
Zena has a knack for seducing men. She even got the family heirloom.
It's nice to see you again. I got you the seasonal sale items.
These can no longer catch my eye.
Oh, you've hit the jackpot? Clothes worth a few hundreds? Were your limits before?
I'd love to keep a low profile, but I'm just too rich. My brother-in-law is the CEO of Empire Group.
Haha. The CEO? Stop lying.
It's the Lawson family's jade pendant.
This seems to be real. Are you really related to the CEO?
Mr. Lawson said. All my luxury purchases could go on his tab. What do you want? I'll pay for it all.
Sorry, but the balance isn't enough. You still owe 90 grand.
What? This card has 60 grand in it? How could that not be enough?
You just bought clothes without looking at the prices. That amount isn't enough. Your brother-in-law is a CEO. Ask him to give you the money.
Hey, Zena. There's no money in this card. How dare you lie to me?
That's impossible. Did you use it all again?
Give me 200 grand right now.
Dream on. You're beyond help.
Hello?
I knew it. Mr. Lawson isn't related to you. You'd better pay up now, or I'll have to call the police.
Hey, calm down. I'll write you an IOU. Once I get the money, I'll repay you.
Zena just called. Did you ask her for money again?
Leave me alone. She owes us anyway.
Return the money to her now.
I spent it all, and she wanted to give us more.
No way.
What do you mean? Your sister's husband is the CEO of Empire Group, wealthy beyond belief. What's wrong with giving us money?
What? My brother-in-law is so rich. So we can't ask for more. We can't be a burden to Xena.
Do you want to divorce me? If you don't get the money, I'll keep causing trouble.
Natasha is such a curse.
Tom, what happened to your face? Did Natasha hurt you again?
I'm sorry, Xena. She spent all your money. Here's what I saved up over the years. I'll return your money.
It's her debt. Take this card.
I'm the useless one. I couldn't protect you.
I'm Xena's husband. You and the kid should move in with us. That way Xena won't be worried.
Xena,
Hugo is right. You and Howard should move in. We have empty rooms. Natasha can't threaten you anymore.
No, she's my wife after all. I can't just abandon her.
Mr. Lawson, here's the info on Natasha. She's a big spender, unemployed, and once got in jail for stealing.
Go on.
We also found out she's been using your name to rack up significant debts. A few days ago, she stole the jade pendant.
What jade pendant?
It's my family heirloom for you.
Xena, I'm really sorry for this.
Tom, this is not your fault. This is Natasha's fault. If she continues like this, she'll ruin your life. If you care about Howard, move in and divorce her at once.
Xena is right. For the sake of your child, you must divorce Natasha.
All right, I'll do as you say.
Get the car ready.
Yes.
I wonder who's in that fancy car.
See, my brother-in-law is Empire Group's CEO. They're here to see me.
Pay me back.
Xena, why are you so rude to me?
Why should I be polite to you? Return the 60 grand to me.
It seems like they're here to collect a debt from you, right?
Xena, stop slandering me. You married into wealth and abandoned Tom and me. Guys, look at her. What a disgrace. I supported her, and now she's married into wealth, yet she's asking me for money. Look over here, everyone.
Seriously? She married a rich guy and is stingy about money.
Here's the bank statement. It listed every transaction. Are you sure you want me to say it out loud?
How dare you steal the jade pendant, Umar? You're outrageous, aren't you?
You're lying. What's your proof?
Sorry to say, but our home is quite big, and we have cameras everywhere. We caught your theft on video.
Oh, maybe you edited the footage just to slander me.
Still trying to deny it, huh? Well, I happen to enjoy collecting unique little things. Inside here is a scorpion I keep. We polish the family heirloom with a special floral nectar every day. The scorpion inside loves the scent.
What do you want to do?
You said you didn't take it, so my scorpion won't bite you. What's there to fear?
Take it away. Don't touch me.
Pay me back the 90 grand you borrowed, or today will be your last.
Xena, we're family. Help me pay off this debt.
Let go. Who are you to think you are? My wife's family.
You borrowed money and gambled. Pay your debt yourself.
Tom and Howard are still in my hands.
Tom already divorced you. And I took Howard to my place. We'll sue you if you keep bothering us.
Expel her from the country and let her pay off all her debts.
Yes.
Xena, I'll destroy you.
Howard is still here.
Uncle Hugo, I want you to feed me too.
You naughty boy.
I can already imagine what your kids will be like in the future.
Tom, stop it.
We won't have kids so soon. Besides, it depends on Xena.
Hugo, how could you side with Tom?
Looks like someone is shy.
Aunt Xena, why is your face so red?
Ha ha ha.
Tom, are you okay?
Just my old ailment. I used to breathe in dust every day. My lungs hurt whenever I laugh.
You're either working on site or at home with the child. You must go with me for a checkup.
No need. I'll be fine in a bit.
Tom, you know Xena. If you don't go, she'll worry you.
All right, let's go. The doctor said it's not serious. Stop looking so glum.
He also said you should get some rest. You haven't tasted Hugo's cooking yet? He'll make you some soup later.
I wouldn't dare let him cook for me.
Look, the poorest siblings in our class.
Lynn, long time no see. You're still as mean as ever.
Hugo, what are you doing here?
Misbehave yourself.
Hugo, I used to live next door to you. You said you'd marry me when we were kids.
Are you out of your mind? I never said those things, and I suggest you get your brain checked.
Lynn, don't embarrass yourself. He said he doesn't know you.
Who are you to interrupt us when I'm talking to Hugo?
Ms. Bridge, this is my wife. Please, show some respect.
Your wife? Hugo, how could you be with her? She's just a lowlife. Who knows what diseases she has?
Lynn, you're going too far.
Now I see you. Back in school, you were just a pushover. After so long, you're still a nobody.
Tom, you should go back to keep Howard company. Apologize.
You're not worth my apology.
People like you who enjoy bullying the weak are the real trash. What now? Another trick up your sleeve?
Xena, I know you hate me, but you can't push me.
Stop making things up. I didn't push you.
Hugo, my right leg hurts.
If you're going to act, do it well. You're touching your left leg. Does the pain switch sides?
Xena, shut your mouth. Hugo, could you take me to the doctor?
Oh, he's taken now. Come on, let me help you.
Don't cause trouble.
Xena, come on, let's go.
Her leg is perfectly fine. There's a fracture. She needs a wheelchair.
Hugo, my birthday party is coming. I'll look ugly in a wheelchair.
You're not attractive without it either. Do you think I'm stupid and can't see through your tricks?
Hugo, my leg is really injured. Will you come to my birthday party? If you're there, I'm sure I'll feel better right away.
I'm not a doctor. I can't heal anyone.
Can you stop seeking attention? It's ridiculous.
I'm talking to Hugo, not you. Hugo, you must come. Our families are close friends.
Darling, do you want to go?
Since she insists on inviting us, why not?
Xena, don't get too smug. Just wait and see.
Which one looks better?
The black one.
All right.
Hugo, you said I'd look good in black.
I never said such things.
Dinner's ready. Oh, who's this woman?
Ma'am, don't you remember me? I used to live next door.
We have many houses and neighbors. I can't remember who you are.
Mr. Lawson, here's the soup you made.
Xena, the soup can relieve your cramps.
Xena, the soup Hugo made is exceptional. Not everyone can drink it.
As if you've had it before.
Of course I have. Back then, Hugo would leave the soup in the yard for me.
Oh, that. Now I remember. I used to sip soup in the yard. I left for a minute. Then it was gone. I thought a stray dog had taken it. So it was you who had it, huh?
I only make soup for two women in my life, my mom and Xena. So you sneaked into our yard back then. We don't welcome rude people like you.
My son has a bad temper. Don't provoke him or he'll kick you out of here.
Lend her a hand. Ms. Bridge has difficulty walking.
Xena, what's going on? The money I gave you just keeps piling up.
Maria, it's too much to spend.
Silly girl, I'll go shopping with you later. Not this one, but wrap up all the others.
Yes, ma'am.
Maria, that's too much.
No, it's not. Bring the latest items that just hit the market.
Certainly, ma'am. Mr. White, a top designer, made this exclusive dress. It's the only one in the world.
Zena, do you like it? Is it the right size for you?
Maria, it costs 800 grand.
It is nothing. You deserve the best. Deliver it to the Lawsons' residence.
Sure, ma'am.
Maria, thank you.
No, it's nothing. Just tell me what you want, and I'll buy it for you.
Okay, Maria, thank you.
Ma'am, Ms. Bridge sent this as an apology gift.
There's only one dress in the world.
Yeah, Lynn is up to no good.
Sending.
Gifts to you must be a trap. She wants you to wear a fake and frame you for stealing. She surely excels at scheming. Zena, listen to me when the time comes.
They're such a perfect match.
Tell me about it. Mr. Lawson cherishes his wife deeply.
I invited Mr. White here today. He's a designer who hates fake stuff. Zena, you'll be embarrassed for sure. Oh, Zena, your dress is the work of Mr. White? But the fabric looks a little different from what he used. Could it be a fake?
What do you mean? You sent the dress to me.
Are you kidding me? I would never buy fakes.
You mean we can't afford the real one?
Hugo, that's not what I meant. She and her brother used to wear fake shoes when they went to school. I told them not to, but they didn't listen.
Everyone would fall on hard times. That's not a reason to attack others.
What I meant is, Zena's never changed. She'll just keep buying fakes.
I can't believe Mrs. Lawson is like that.
Family background is vital. Ms. Bridge should marry Mr. Lawson.
Mr. White, come and take a look. She's wearing a fake.
How could you? It looks so stunning on you.
What? Mr. White, look, her dress is fake.
It took me a year to design it. I used the rarest silk. 99 artisans crafted it by hand. No other dress can compare to it.
No wonder that dress is so silky. It complements Mrs. Lawson's fair skin.
Fashion depends entirely on looks. No one but Mrs. Lawson could wear this dress.
Are you blind or what? That dress is fake.
Stop accusing my wife. You're in a wheelchair. Want to lose your hands too?
Ms. Bridge, you keep saying it's fake. Are you questioning my expertise? Thinking I can't recognize my work?
No,
Ms. Bridge, don't touch it. This dress is adorned with diamonds. Each one is worth a large sum. You couldn't afford to pay for it.
I'm only here today out of respect for your dad. I don't think you invited me sincerely.
Mr. White, you misunderstood. I just wanted to teach her a lesson because I know you detest fakes.
Stop making excuses. I'll cease all collaboration with your family due to this disrespect.
Zena, did you set me up on purpose?
On purpose? You sent this dress to me. I should thank you.
Nonsense. That dress is...
It was fake, but suddenly turned real? Is that what you wanted to say?
Stop slandering me. I didn't send you any dresses.
It turns out you're just stupid. You plan to frame Zena, yet you also sent us the evidence.
Hugo, what are you talking about? I don't understand.
You left the receipt for the fake dress in the box.
You just want to frame me? I can't believe you're so despicable. I'll stop working with you and blacklist you from every boutique.
Mr. White, let me explain. She's framing me.
Save your words for your dad. I can't stand another minute with you.
Mr. White.
Shame on you.
Ms. Bridge is so unreasonable.
Her family made their fortune in textiles. With today's incident, she just cut off her family's future. If I had a daughter like that, I'd have a heart attack.
Miss, Mr. Bridge is looking for you.
Zena, just you wait.
I'll clean this stain in the restroom. It'll be hard to remove later.
Okay, I'll wait for you here.
Her leg is perfectly fine.
You sent them the receipt with the dress, you useless thing.
Miss, you didn't tell me?
Do I need to tell you to take the receipt out? I didn't pay you for doing nothing. Later, just say the jade pendant is missing. Got it?
Yes, Miss Bridge.
If you mess this up again, I'll fire you right away.
Please don't, Miss Bridge. I need to pay for my mom's medical bills.
Blame that bitch Zena. Because of her, my dad scolded me. She even embarrassed me in public. Do this right, and you'll get a reward. What are you waiting for? Push me to the banquet hall.
She just can't change.
Thank you for your gifts to Miss Bridge. She just took over the business, and Mr. Bridge asked me to give her the heirloom. What's going on? The jade pendant is missing.
Zena, why did you take the heirloom?
Lynn, stop making false accusations.
I saw her sneaking around earlier, so that must be when she took it.
Why would I take it?
You've never seen anything valuable. It's okay to take a look at it out of curiosity. You could just ask me to show it to you. Why did you steal it?
My wife's bathtub is even made of diamonds. Your jade can't catch her interest.
Exactly. She's Mr. Lawson's wife. She'd never do such a thing.
Hugo, Zena's sister-in-law, went to jail for stealing kind before. Maybe she and her sister-in-law are all thieves. After all, Zena once lived with a thief. I was born a rich lady. That makes me noble. Some people, no matter how hard they try, can never change.
Mrs. Lawson's family sounds terrible. She must have been a thief since childhood.
You can't judge a book by its cover. Poor kids are all evil.
If anyone dares to insult my wife, I won't let them off.
I was raised to be upright and honest. Don't pin others' actions on me.
We'll know if you stole it or not. Open your bag and let me see.
Why should I listen to you?
Zena, looks like you're guilty. Afraid to show us, are you?
Mrs. Lawson, if you didn't take it, then show us. We'll help clear your name, won't we?
I'll say it again. I didn't take it.
Zena, the evidence is clear, and you're still lying?
How is this jade in my bag? Lynn, did you put it in there to frame me?
That's my family's heirloom. I treasure it so much. Why would I put it in your bag? Don't twist things, Zena.
I can't believe Mrs. Lawson is a thief.
She's always lying and stealing. Why would Mr. Lawson marry her in the first place?
I didn't. Take your family's jade.
I thought you'd stop stealing after marrying a rich guy. But you're still as shameless as ever.
Enough. I'll get to the bottom of this. Whoever revealed what happened today will be in big trouble.
Hugo, why are you still protecting her? She is horrible. She doesn't deserve you.
If she doesn't, then there's no one else able to be my wife.
Hugo, no matter how much you like her, you can't deny the evidence of her theft.
Lynn, you sent me this bag. Are you trying to frame me?
Zena, listen to yourself. This is my family's heirloom, not some cheap plastic trinket from a discount store.
Whether I'm lying or not, you know it well. Lynn, you'd better stop lying.
Zena, you hate me for exposing your true colors, but you can't treat me this way?
Lynn, I didn't use any force at all. You're doing this to yourself.
Earlier in the hospital, you made my leg broken. I let it go because Hugo defended you. Now I have a fracture, you still treat me this way. You won't hurt me again, don't you?
Lynn, your leg isn't hurt. Stop the nonsense.
How vile. You're simply bullying Miss Bridge because her leg is hurt.
Mrs. Lawson is so malicious. I wonder what spell she put on Mr. Lawson so he would still defend her.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I trust my wife.
Hugo, why are you defending her? If your family finds out, she'll be kicked out. Ma'am, you're here just in time. Not only did she steal my family's jade, she also caused my injury and now hurt my hand. You must help me out here.
Lynn, your leg is perfectly fine. I heard your conversation with your maid.
Zena, what story are you making up now?
All right, let's see whether your leg is injured. Gauze, there was nothing on your leg just now.
Let's see how you explain this.
Mrs. Lawson is truly relentless.
Looking at how domineering she is just makes me wonder why Mr. Lawson married her. Maybe she's a slut in bed.
I know you were hiding near the restroom door, idiot.
Lynn, there's a centipede crawling up your dress.
What? A centipede? Where?
I thought you broke your leg, yet now you're jumping around.
Looks like she's the real liar here.
Ma'am, what are you saying? I just want Hugo to care about me. Zena doesn't deserve to be his wife.
Wanting attention from a married man? You're born a mistress.
Ma'am, isn't that a bit harsh? Mrs. Lawson stole Ms. Bridge's family heirloom. Ms. Bridge should be criticizing Mrs. Lawson.
Stole? The things Zena uses are the best in the country. She wouldn't lower herself to covet your family's trash. Don't put on an act in front of me. Zena and I already know your schemes. Otherwise, you would have got your way.
Ma'am, what are you talking about?
My family is rich and powerful. People with ill intentions may want to bring us down. That's why we take photos of every gift to keep as the evidence.
You sent us the clothes, the bag and the jade, inside the bag.
Photos?
You wouldn't know how cautious we are.
No. The photos were edited.
Your dad gave me the surveillance footage at your family. It shows the box came from you.
Why did my dad give you the surveillance footage?
Obviously, because he has a good daughter. When I visited him before, he handed it over without a second thought. He's smarter than you.
Was Mr. Lawson really just visiting her dad?
The evidence is clear. I never imagined you'd go as far as using your family heirloom to frame Zena. How despicable you are.
It wasn't me. My maid framed me.
Mr. Lawson, Ms. Bridge told me to do it. She told me to put it in Mrs. Lawson's bag. She said she'd fire me if I didn't do it, so my mom wouldn't receive medical treatment.
You!
How could you threaten her with her sick mother? Still trying to deny it? It seems you really don't know when to quit.
Guards, take her away and expel her from the country. We'll never help her again.
No, Hugo, I'm sorry. You will destroy my family.
When you set up Zena, you should have thought that you'd end up like this. You're on your own now.
Ma'am, we used to be neighbors. Please help me.
You did this to yourself. Someone like you can never marry Hugo. Zena is Hugo's only wife. Wake up from your dream.
Did you like the birthday gift I prepared for you?
Zena, you planned this.
You wanted to ruin me, and I wanted to bring you down on your birthday celebration. Feels good, doesn't it?
Zena, you'll go to hell.
It's windy outside. Here, wear this.
Why are you so good to me?
You're my wife. That's what I should do.
So does that mean you'd treat anyone who's your wife this way?
Of course not. You're my only wife, so I'm only good to you.
Sweet talker.
Mr. Lawson, Mrs. Lawson, we have a situation at your house.
All right, let's go home.
Oh, my life is miserable. I married a useless husband. Then, my sister-in-law married into wealth and took my husband away, leaving me alone. Now my husband divorced me. He wants to abandon me. Why is my life so miserable?
How come the Lawsons have such a poor relative? What a tragedy.
Mrs. Lawson shouldn't have abandoned her. Sister-in-law. Her heart is a stone.
What are you doing?
Zena, it was my fault. I shouldn't have accused you of cheating.
Mr. Lawson has been cheated on? Oh dear, she doesn't even cherish such a handsome man.
Look at her face. She looks like a slut.
Please forgive me.
Are you crazy? You used my husband's name to borrow money.
I don't care. You must give me money today.
You and Tom are divorced. How dare you ask me for money?
After all these years with Tom, don't I deserve some alimony?
Not a chance. If you keep making a fuss, I won't go easy on you.
Marrying a rich guy doesn't mean you're a rich lady. You're just a lowly slut.
Throw her out. Don't let her come near Zena.
Get lost!
Zena, just you wait. If you don't give me money, I won't let you live a good life.
When will you pay me back?
I'll pay you when I have the money.
Stop making excuses. If you don't pay tomorrow, I'll sell you to a nightclub. There are always men who are interested in you.
Could you give me more time? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Natasha. Why are you looking so down? I just overheard you asking Zena for money.
It's none of your business.
Don't be so angry. Zena is now a wealthy lady, so she looks down on you. Since you're short of money, why don't you help me with something? If you make it, I'll pay off your debt for you.
Lynn, why are you suddenly so kind?
We both get what we need. I can wait, but I doubt your creditor is as patient as me.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to.
Hey, brat. Long time no see. Did you forget me?
Mom, what are you doing here?
I'm your mom. Can't I see you? Do something for me. Get your aunt to come out.
No.
Don't make me repeat myself.
No, I won't.
What are you doing?
Aunt Zena, save me.
Let him go. Howard.
What did you do to my aunt? Is she okay?
You'd better keep quiet. If she survives, then I won't. Do you know that? Now get lost.
Let go of my aunt.
You ungrateful bastard. Get out of here.
Uncle Hugo, my mom took Aunt Zena away.
What? Howard, where are you? I'll send someone to pick you up now.
Uncle Hugo, don't worry. I placed a tracker on Aunt Zena. I'm going to rescue her.
I've brought her here. When will I get paid?
Be patient. I'll pay you after. I'm done with Zena.
No tricks. If I find out you backstab me, I'll make sure. You go down with me.
You're in no position to negotiate. Now get lost. Don't get in my way. Zena, you were so smug before. Why are you so quiet?
You and Natasha are in this together. What do you want? Let go of me.
You know what I want. I want you to suffer in hell.
Hugo will find out and expel you from the country.
Don't worry, I'll finish you before he finds you. What if I ruin your pretty face? Will Hugo still like you?
You monster, let go of my aunt!
Son of a bitch, get out of here.
Howard, don't hurt him.
What a touching scene. Since he barged into my place, I won't let him get out of here then.
What are you going to do to him? Let him go. Vent your anger on me.
I found a new hobby now. Watching you panic but can't do anything is just satisfying.
Aunt Zena, run!
Please, let him go. I'm begging you.
Okay, I will. But it depends on you.
What do you want me to do?
Record a video of you being intimate with another man and send it to Hugo. That way, he'll leave you. I want to ruin your reputation for life.
Lynn, you're absolutely disgusting.
Don't waste my time. Will you undress yourself? Or will you sacrifice this child's life to protect yourself? How long do you think he can hold on?
All right, all right. I'll do as you say. Let him go.
Hurry up then. That guy can't wait any longer.
I'm going to take care of you.
Don't come near me.
Let everyone see what you look like. Xena, now you'll be ruined.
Stop it. Hey, how dare you touch my wife, you bitch. Are you okay, Xena? I'm sorry I came late.
I'm fine now. Good thing you're here. I was really scared.
Uncle Hugo, this evil woman bullied Aunt Xena.
Hugo, how did you find this place? I didn't do this. I followed her here because I saw Xena with another man.
I thought you would change, but you only got worse. Your family will be expelled from the country. You'll never return.
Hugo, Natasha told me to do this.
I already had Natasha arrested. Neither of you will escape. Oh, you like recording videos? I'll make your wish come true. Have fun with Miss Bridge. Don't let her try any other tricks.
Hey, beauty, let's have some fun.
Ah, let go of me.
Thankfully, Howard sent me your location. Otherwise, Lynn would have hurt you. If anything had happened to you, I wouldn't be able to live.
Don't say that. We'll be together for a long time.
Xena, I promise, from now on, I won't let anything like this happen again. I'll protect you, always.
Thank you, my love.